best mechanics of Young on display there. A guy who has his shot down cold.
O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
From deep. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Young for three. Giselle grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And stolen by Vassell. Over Maxey. Brown with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Back to Vassell. Screen by O'Neal. Over Maxey. Up again. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Williamson.
Substitution on the court.
And so here's the home team. 9-point game. To the inside. Adebayo the screen. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized it.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
Here is Riley. A special move before the shot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down line.
And finished off by Paul.
Well, the minute Paul sees a crack, he's going to attack.
And Riley gets it to go. Riley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Baltimore shooting their first free throw this game. Baltimore making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Baltimore trails by 7. The kick out to Rose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
Substitution on the court.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lets it fly. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
First team foul.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
Good on the second free throw. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Bullets. Trailing here by 8. Over to the left wing. Pass to Robinson. And here is Paul. This one for 3. Şengün with the rebound. Edwards pushing in. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, doing it with speed and style. Edwards putting on a show at the rim.
Williamson with it. Picked up by Edwards.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Here's Maxey. Kicks it out to Williamson. Three-pointer. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, the 3-ball hasn't been a featured component of Zion's game, but with work, he can become capable from that.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Out to Edwards. And stolen by Miller. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Vassell outside. Outside Williams. Pass to Şengün. O'Neal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Ooh, look at the big man run. Shaquille O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. And once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Well, you can't be too aggressive defensively because the refs will call stuff like this.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Number 24, Devin Vassell.
Young looking it over. Outside, Maxey. Shoots the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Maxey's got the game tied up here for Baltimore.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Baltimore with the ball. Pass to Robinson. Over Brown. O'Neal wide open. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home. Out
left to the wing. There's Williamson with the 3. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
I mean, what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
From deep, Maxey. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And they're moving it up. Fires for three. Good on the triple. Hachimura's got 6.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. And it's Shaq with the rebound. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Bullets. The lead is 2. That bucket in no time at all. Williamson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, this is how special Williamson can be. And when he's hot like this, just keep getting him the ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
You don't see Trae Young take flight very often, but he can get up there with the best of them.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Baltimore making a switch here.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan or he'll destroy you.
Baltimore leading by 5. Pass to Maxey. Here's the 3. The shot missing. Vassell inside the line. Off the left rim and out. Robinson for 3. Again, the miss by Baltimore. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
To the middle. Here's Blue. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, look at what he's done in this game. You can't stop him when he's red hot like this. Oh, that was something else. Are you kidding me? Well, that's the kind of special athlete he can be. What a slam.
And the rejection by Towns.
Oh, big cat. Save. No way.
And that one's good. Maxey.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Lou trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the paint. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Baltimore leads by 8. And we'll have... The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. here's Vassell. Pass to Riley. Now here's Adebayo. Guarded by O'Neal. Here's Riley. Just 5 on the clock. Adebayo to screen. Vassell drives in.
Well, sometimes you forget how long and quick Vassell is. A lethal combination on the drive.
And stolen by Darren Williams. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
It's stolen by Davis. Vassell wide open. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Green. Now Maxey. And the call will be against Darren Williams. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, O'Neal. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Oh, the slam dunk.
With plenty of power behind that play, he didn't give the defense any chance to stop it.
Young, the three doesn't go. Hachimura fires. Buries the jumper.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Outside Robinson. Puts up the three. Buries the deep ball.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Davis sets a screen. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, the devastating double clutch dunk! Outside, Maxey. Now Robinson. The three is off. And stolen by Maxey. Williamson and nails the J to capitalize on the fast break.
Well, these are the moments Zion lives for. He loves to perform when the lights are bright.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Maxey with the block.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Now O'Neal.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
It's the first that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
O'Neal looking around. Let's lose a three. The shot misses.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Oh, the dunk. Coming up big in the clutch. Trae Young lives for these moments.
Here's Lou. Takes the three. It misses. And an intentional foul right there.
Anthony Davis. Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Zion Williamson. Taking two.
And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
For three. And there's the three. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Anthony Davis. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
And so it's Baltimore with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They